XRP, we start with forward chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if we refer to my last analysis, exactly when the price was here, I discussed about, and I mentioned we're going to have the next drop exactly as what we expected. And I discussed about the divergence as what we explained my last analysis exactly we get. Now I want to see what's the next. Okay, whether we can expect this one turn to a correction relative to what we have here for the next drop or not. Okay, first of all, the way the market is moving is very slow is because of the holiday, and technically still if the reversal is as a corrective, still we can expect for the next drop, but we don't need to wait for that. The only thing is we have to be aware of that. And as what we expected, we get the next drop, price retest, attack the previous low, following by the divergence. Now we have to look for buy. The only thing is the way the market is moving because of the holiday, may we don't get really good trade setup. Then it depends on the strategy the traders are using. All right. And at this point, I don't see any trade setup. And if anyone wants to look for buy, they're looking at this one. The only option is to put their entry somewhere around 2.21. All right. And what they want to price sharply tag, break, and continue. And this is the only way. It's not a really good trade setup. This is the only option at this point, unless traders they look for trade based on lower time frame. And as I mentioned, based on forward chart, and even based on 1 hour chart, we see we had a divergence. And if we refer to the forward chart, as I mentioned, if the reversal as a corrective, we can expect for the next drop. That's why if anyone wants to put the entry above here, if the price tag there is no continuation within the first or maximum second hours, they should take out the trade. And as I mentioned, it's not a really good trade setup. Okay, but that's what we expected. We get the drop, the divergence. The only thing is, and we don't need to wait for the price to drop again. That means any opportunity for buy, we will take it. All right. And if we move to daily chart, we see the price at the lowest, almost tag the lowest price of the correction, daily correction, if we don't consider the divergence. All right. By the way, for me, I don't see any trade setup at this point. The only option is again to put the entry above the previous stop, which is 2.21. But from what I can see here, if the price continues as a corrective, the possibility for this one is very high. The only thing is we have to be aware of that. And as I mentioned, we want to see how after the holiday, how the market moved, right? And this is the only things I can highlight in this option. I mean, in this analysis, in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, then I will share. Thanks.